Luciferian. The Luciferian.
And a Luciferian is a Jew.
No, they're dark arts people.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a satanic reggae guy.
Yeah, the Luciferians. Yeah, they're dark arts people.
Hey,
All the top people.
I'm a dark arts people.
No, you're not a Luciferian.
Yes, I am.
A shady motherfucker.
No. Nope, I'm a Luciferian.
Okay. You want to get into that, dude? You got to do weird-ass shit.
I do weird-ass shit.
Kidnap people and do weird shit.
Oh.
Just be altogether dead on the inside.
I'm not sure Raw Dog wanted to be here.
I might be a Luciferian.
I'm fine with that.
Shit. I don't know how pumped I am on that, but I've...
And they're called... It's called DARPA.
Yeah, that's what I called it. Sam Tripoli, ladies and gentlemen. He's here.
I am. You did great last night, by the way. You crushed.
Man, can I tell you the insanity that that was my day yesterday from that text, because I just completely forgot that.
Yeah.
And I see the text in the morning. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'll work on it, but I got to do a lot of stuff this morning, and then I'll work on it after the show.
Right.
And my new thing now is right around the last half an hour of the show, I get clammy, and my new thing, I get sweaty. I got like some sort of nerve thing. I think like my body's... Yeah, I don't know, who cares? So anyway, I'm sweaty, and I'm trying to drive home, because my thing is, if I get to the jacuzzi, then I go in the jacuzzi, and I get so hot that I start sweating properly, like a person should.
Yes.
And then that somehow regulates the temperature, and I get back to being normal again. Yeah. Put my clothes back on, I don't sweaty. So I'm trying this, and I get in there, and I'm trying to think of this stuff to do jokes. Can I remember you telling me, just tell stories, Jason. Like, you don't have to get...
Yeah, they're great.
Be Bert Kreischer, just to tell your stories. You'll be all right. And it made me feel better about it. But for some reason, instead of thinking about it from that day that you did my podcast, I didn't. I thought about it when you sent me the text message. So I really only had like 4 hours after the show where I sat in the hot tub and I wrote down stuff. And then I said the stuff that I wrote down to my wife. And she's like, one thing, maybe it's not that funny. And the other one, she's going through, she's got a crazy sinus thing. But she didn't react to it at all. So I was just like... I'm not saying any of this. Yeah. And I'd written it down for like 2 hours. Yeah. And then I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go up there and say whatever. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I'll tell a story. Sam said I'll be okay. Yeah. I get there, and there's like, you know, Sam's not there, and I go upstairs because I've been there before, and there's like a proper stage with a backdrop and fucking cameras everywhere. And I'm like, wait, what? And like cameras and proper lighting and like fucking 20 comedians. There's more comedians in the fucking room than there are people watching the comedians. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then I see like 10 of them on their phones, and I know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like they're researching they're going over their material. Yeah. And I'm like, man. Wait, is this going to be on the internet? And then Ellis fam is like, and like, you can watch it on the app. And I'm like, oh. This is not to...
I told you it was live stream.
I didn't listen to that part.
I told you, and Mario Joyner.
Yeah. But he wasn't even on it.
Yeah, he was on. He went on after.
No, I'm saying Sam Tripoli wasn't even on it. He didn't tell jokes. He left.
No, yeah, Sam, you weren't on it when I did it either.
Yeah, I book you guys on gigs, and you guys go do it.
I don't know.
He's like the Joanna Angel of our comedy
career. Yeah. I'm not telling this story at the end of the story. Fuck you. Okay. I'm happy that it's a story.
It was great.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how it went because...
It went great.
I had a couple of things written down, and it was literally like I argued with myself for... the 45 minutes I was there before they started going, whether I would do anything that was in my phone, and then by the time that I was like, you should try to do something in there, and then I remember Sam saying, you know, do the Chuck Liddell story, you know what I mean, the getting kicked in the nuts. I didn't even get to it. I don't know what I fucking said.
You called yourself faggot a lot. That was a...
People laughed at that.
Yeah, people laughed at that. Listen.
Oh, I got it from the mustache. Dingo gave me the joke that I'm the gay cowboy, so if anybody wants me to suck their dick or go on a trail ride tomorrow, I'm available.
Yeah, that was the only part I didn't like where you talked about I was going to suck your dick 1,000 times.
I
would just kept going, I'm going to bite that dick off.
I couldn't hear that. But there's no way if I was hard you could bite my dick off.
I could.
No. I would have cuts, but I would come in your mouth and walk away with like some teeth marks.
Gay Cowboy's got a strong cock.
Thanks, brother.
Like jerky.
Thanks, brother, man. That's a fucking co-host right there.
Okay.
He defends your cock being bitten off. That's a brother.
So let me just say this.
Yes.
You two are both wonderful, but you guys both come from a different angle. He's very analytical. He likes his stuff very tight and figured out.
Mine's faggot.
I
say
you're
faggot.
NASCAR and you're like Indy. You're going around your race and it's a great. You are demolition derby, and it's just like that's the beauty of it. It's like you're never gonna be like the setup punch guy. You're gonna be the watch this weird shit, and people appreciate both of them.
I wrote down a couple of jokes that had a punchline in the jacuzzi, and then when I read it back to myself, I found the only way that I could have told it was to do an impression of Andrew Dice Clay, and I was like, how do people perceive people doing jokes as Andrew Dice Clay in a really bad version from an Australian guy?
Well, you'll have to ask anybody, except for the Australian bit, who's seen Andrew Dice Clay for the last 20 years.
Right, well, a guy last night did an Andrew Dice Clay impression after a joke, and I was like, oh, well,
yeah.
You
can even do, here's my impression of Andrew Dice Clay if he was a bad Australian. Yeah, but you just do it.
You didn't think I did too bad, though, so that's
I thought you did great.
But
you always do good.
I will take that. Don't use the F word anymore, because I think I got nervous, and then I also felt that I was also finding a connection with the porn star girl there. I felt like she was side-eyeing me before I went out.
Yeah.
And then when she went out, I was like, man, there's something about this chick that I really want to bang.
She's a porn star?
I think that's what it is, which makes it. I gotta see my therapist, so I'm going right now, so that's cool.
What do you talk to your therapist about? This chick who gets paid to have sex on camera, I want to have sex with? That seems like
actually no. I was joking. I won't ask. I have so many bigger problems to ask him today than that. That's the small potatoes.
It's good shit, dude. You guys are both great. I love watching both of you guys grow.
But I did feel like I got her number. But apparently she's been on the show.
This show?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's not who I'm thinking of.
Sovereign.
Oh, Sovereign Sire?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's been in here.
When was that?
Oh.
A long time ago?
No, within the last year.
Oh, my God.
I'm finding it very, very hard. I don't know if I'm losing respect for guests. Honestly, in my heart of heart, it doesn't feel that way. I feel like maybe it's an age thing, but more than anything else, it's the repetitiveness of we're always in this room. It's always the same time. We're always talking in the same basic lane. And I'm having a hard time keeping.
Let's say you have
everybody we've talked to straight. I really am.
It's just life, dude. It's like why when you're a kid is a day seem like forever? Well, because when you're a kid, that day is a bigger part of your life than when you're 40. It's such a smaller part, so it just flies.
Devin Steele taught me that, actually. That's right. I feel badly that there are UFC guys in particular, because not my area of expertise, and there is a certain sameness to a lot of them. Every now and again, it's somebody who has like a fucking belt. Yeah. I'll be like, oh, that guy seems cool, and Jason or Andrew will be like, yeah, you've sat next to him and talked to him for 45 minutes, and it's not disrespectful. It's not that I wasn't paying attention when I was talking.
Have you tried to guess how many guesstimation you've had on? Like if you're doing like how many guests a day? Let's just say guess 3, 2
per day. Oh
per
my
day.
God,
a week at most.
Oh, really? 3 a week?
Yeah, we're in LA, man. We don't get guests.
I don't know. What do I would like to be called series regular.
I count you as a guest.
Series regular. You know?
I think you're a total guest.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's...
That hurts.
I would say we average...
Wait, it hurts?
No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, man, I was trying to be... Okay.
We average like 0.5...
You're a fucking asshole? Is that better?
0.5 or 0.75 per show, and then you got to figure out how many shows...
Okay, so let's say 2. We're not going to do 1 point. 150 guests a year. How many years you've been doing this?
Over 10.
10? That's a lot of people, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't feel bad about it, but it's weird. It's a recent phenomenon that I noticed, where I used to have pretty good recall of everything that had happened in this room on air, and I don't feel that way anymore.
The one cool thing about being a drug addict and not doing drugs anymore is that you can use that as an excuse on why you don't remember anybody.
Yeah, I have many things to pull from. I have brain damage, drug abuse, You know what I mean? Like I could be like, you could just pick one and run with it. I don't.
I get throw it out.
I get away with everything. My wife lets me. My wife lets me get away with everything with that one because she's just like, you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I get away with it.
I love it. My girlfriend's giving up. She's just like, fuck it. Okay, you're still here.
Yeah, I get hints. You know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I'd be like, yeah, I know.
I'm sure it qualifies as a hint per se.
Yeah, or an order.
Well, you depend on who you're dealing with here. That's a hint.
That's true.
I'm not saying she never did it the day before, but you know, she'll say like 2 weeks out.
Yeah, well, all the good shit's sold by then.
Yeah, that's the worst when you go down to try to get a Valentine's Day card and all that's left are Spanish cards.
And then you're like, can I pull off the joke? Can I make her think that I bought the bad one on purpose?
Yeah, well, my chick wants weird shit, so there's usually an abundance of that left.
My girlfriend likes singing ones. She
likes
when
wow.
You open it, it's like... Bop, 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 bop,
well, she could make your own.
You know?
That's insane. I would never open that, ever.
But she loves that
I would close that immediately before the song finished.
Loves it. And then a little dog... Bang, and it just jumps out. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, real quick, I do want to say thanks to everybody that listened to the show that came out because the front row was 4 people, and they were all people that listened to the show.
Yeah, dude.
So that was cool.
You're great.
I bought a guy a beer that came from Temecula, so
you should do more.
He drove from Temecula to fucking Sunset. So.
You should do more.
I got him a Dos Equis, Michael.
I love that room.
That was his beer.
It's going every night. We've started it. We've been working hard on it. It's at the Sycamore Tavern upstairs. There's comedy now there every night.
Every night. I can go and work on my craft every night. Sharpen my tools.
Me and I'll call somebody.
Really?
I'll make a call. Put this dude up. The only days that there's some set shows on Friday, Saturday, but the rest of it's pretty open.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to bring up. I thought that you walked in with Eddie Bravo for a second, and I was like, he's got me in here on video to humiliate me in front of, you know what I mean, the team.
No, Eddie Bravo is...
It wasn't Eddie Bravo.
No, it wasn't.
No,
Eddie Bravo's cool, dude. We're doing a big tour together, by the way. That's a big announcement.
Are you?
When's that?
June 1st and June 2nd, the Tinfoil Hat Comedy Night. June 1st, we're in San Francisco. It's me, Eddie Bravo, and your favorite conspiracy theorist doing comedy. And then it's not on there, dude. This is
you're not doing the podcast on stage. You're just doing
stand up.
Oh,
Cobb's, and then we're doing June 2nd. We're at the Punchline, and it's being put together by Live Nation, dog. Triply. Boom with the suits.
Why is it tin foil if you're not doing the show?
Because there's going to be like some conspiracy joke. It's for people who like conspiracies. They get to see their favorite conspiracy theorists doing comedy.
Don't get me started on the hole in Antarctica.
Yeah. What's up with lizard people? That's kind of we do it. But the big thing
I'm super into that.
This Sunday, I hope you guys will come to my big filming.
Whoa!
Yep, I'm shooting my
at the Viper Room.
At the Viper Room. 2 shows, one at 7:30, one at 9:30. I would love to see you guys there. I'm shutting. If you guys want to go, you can hit me up. But the guest list is almost shut. It's only gonna be friends at this point. If you guys can come down, it's just an hour-and-a-half show. Turn and burn. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm there.
Which show do you want to go?
Probably 7:30, 9:30 is kind of late for me.
Okay, 7:30.
I was born for stand-up
Jason,
comedy.
You should come.
I have children weekend. Okay. I have a giant 13-year-old birthday party that I'll be orchestrating for the entire weekend.
I respect that.
I will not be showing up for anybody's anything.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm actually in training for it.
I get it.
Psyching my brain up for it.
Okay. Big weekend.
It's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. The mall, lots of kids, Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah. Oh, you're going Cheesecake Factory.
Like I got a room for them, and you know what I mean. Then they go shopping, and then there's a sleepover.
Oh yeah,
my house.
Big.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the Cheesecake Factory in forever. I think I gotta go.
It's got a bunch of shit in there that is really bad for you, and the kids love it.
Well, they got rid of my favorite cheesecake.
Wait, the Cheesecake Factory got rid of a cheesecake that they used to make?
You know, because there's always somebody's job is to keep coming up with new shit to eat.
Oh, and
he got rid of the raspberry lemon. I haven't been there for a while, so I don't know if it's back, but that was the best.
Oh, wow.
And I came one day, I'm like, where's the raspberry lemon? They're like, oh, we don't have that anymore. I'm like, what? And I just threw a hissy fit.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, you are a big star.
Thank you.
It's time.
God, it's so cool that you love me like that.
You're a heavyweight, man.
I am heavy.
You're out there.
I am a junker.
Slinging cream.
Slinging cream. That's the best saying I've ever heard in my life.
Making the donuts.
Making the donuts, slinging that cream.
What else is going on?
Just life is... Dude, we live in such great times, dude.
Great times? Really? Because it seems like you're kind of... You like that?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
I love just watching. Guys, do you remember when MySpace just, like, kind of just died?
Not to me, but yeah.
You don't remember that? Oh, you're still on it?
Yeah.
What do you like, Will Smith in that zombie movie? Just you all by yourself running around going, hello, hello, hello.
I'm getting notifications.
I do too.
I allow notifications from MySpace.
I got one from Lucifer once, so I thought that was cool.
I got a lot of friends named
Lucifer's
Brand.
Pizza or actual Lucifer?
Actual Lucifer, which means you should know that. You're a Luciferian.
I am.
You know? But what we're
And a
watching right now
Rastafarian.
is the straight up death of Facebook. It is amazing to watch.
Oh, see, that's unfortunate because I'm the guy that has my Instagram locked to Facebook, so I don't really know about Facebook. So you're saying that's dying?
Oh, dude, all this privacy shit's coming out, and that people are like, they just basically gave your information to everybody when they said they weren't.
Yeah.
And now people are just fucking running, dude.
Nah, I don't. I tell you what. Let's. There's probably like the canary in the coal mine. The groundhog on Groundhog's Day would be my mom, who's on Facebook all the time, and I haven't spoken to her about this controversy. I fucking guarantee if I text her right now and ask her if she has any reservations about being on Facebook, she has no idea what you're talking about.
But what about after you tell her? Will she have reservations?
The key to fucking any social media
Let me text her.
is when people
juicy shit. Maybe next break we'll find out what Tully's mum says about it.
Okay, let's check in.
I can tease it.
Social media.
Coming in after the break. Tully's mom gets back to us on her opinion on Facebook.
She already texted me today about how much snow there is in New Jersey. So
we're talking
about all the hot topics.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking text my mom because that's her deal too. She tells me, she's like, I heard your lizard died or whatever, and I'm like, how the hell you know that? Facebook.
I get a call. My mom calls me about weather, and then she sets me up. She loves to set me up, ask me if I remember somebody, and then drop they died.
Yeah.
They love that. She's like, remember Mr. Johnson, your math teacher, how much nice he was to you? I'm like, oh yeah, he's great. He's dead. Yeah. And she just loves to feel the crash and burn. It's her thing.
My mom takes it quite a bit further, and I imagine you get this as well. Do you remember Mr. Johnson? No. He was your math teacher? No. Remember he looked like so-and-so? No. He lived around? No. Remember he had that one son that you went to Bible camp with? Okay, yeah, I guess. Why? He's dead.
They just keep going to they make you break. They love it. They love dropping the death news.
Who? Old people?
Moms in particular. It's their favorite thing. When they're not telling you to do stuff, you gotta do like, don't forget to eat. They love to tell you to eat. Don't forget to eat. Like you might just forget to eat. And then they love to tell you who died.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't talk to my mom that much.
Oh.
So I guess... Probably for the best.
Slot money. I get it.
She's not Italian or anything, so she doesn't tell me if I have to eat or anything. She's never been a feed me kind of a person, actually. Come to think of it.
Your house was growing up was like a Filipino jail where like you had to feed yourself.
I just don't recall ever being asked if I needed any food. Ever.
My mom like, don't forget to eat. Like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, I've seen those mums on TV, but no one ever like followed me around saying I had to eat.
Maybe that's not Australian moms.
Could be that.
Australian moms are just like, send for yourself, hey.
That's spot on Australian mom there, yeah. felt like I was home again. Yeah.
Thank you, dude. I'm crushing it.
I cannot protect you forever.
You sound like you hate black people or something.
Now, is that a straight up... Is that a straight up gold tooth?
Yeah.
Or is that just a cap?
Nah, it's fucking everything in my face is real, son.
How much do those cost? Because I'm thinking about getting some.
I don't even. I'm so rich. I don't look at the thing.
Don't care.
I just sign stuff.
Just straight cash, homie.
Yeah, or I give them the plastic thing and walk away. Then they mail it back because I don't even wait for the.
Oh, look at you, dude. Must be nice.
It's good. It's really good to be made.
Must be nice.
It is. Not must. It's really good.
I get it, dude.
It's super good.
I love it. It's good to be back.
It's great to have you.
so happy.
So there is a lady by the name of Camille Balla.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Good chick.
Who, are you familiar with Camille Balla's work?
No.
Who is a resident of somewhere in Florida. And she, deputies came to her house last Friday, and when they came there, she told the police, I killed my mother and I need help.
Why?
Okay.
Like to bring her back to life?
Just, this is a bad scene, and I can't. This is above my pay grade.
I've killed her and I can't get up.
I can't clean it up. I need help cleaning.
She handed over the keys to the house, which were covered in blood, and told them that her mother was in the garage. Authorities followed the trail of blood along a living room floor, which grew heavier and heavier. And as they walked following the trail of blood, they found handwritten notes with religious themes, such as things related to the clearing of the soul. The trail of blood led them through the kitchen into the garage. That's where they found the body of her mother. Slashed in her head, arms, and chest using glass shards.
Oh, my God.
Placed on top of a cardboard box were her eyeballs.
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
Man, that is metal.
Which had been removed from their sockets.
Oh, my God. How much meth do you have to smoke to do that? All of it?
The woman, Camille Balla, told police that she had smoked pot.
Yeah. Something in the pot?
Which she suspected was laced with either PCP or flakka.
Why do people do that?
Why do people put flakka in the weed?
Yeah. It's like, hey, dude, it's not peanut butter and jelly. You don't put that shit together.
Does somebody put a flakka in the weed to be mean? Because he wouldn't do that on purpose, right? I mean, wouldn't you want to save your flakka?
For as many times as I smoked weed when I was a kid, buying just dirty, shitty street weed and heard about laced weed, I never once encountered it, and that was always my question to when that subject came up, is why would somebody just give away free drugs to fuck with strangers that they were never going to see? I could understand if, like, your older brother or friends wanted to spike your shit to make you weird, but what is in it for this guy to just give away PCP? Unless it's because you have bullshit weed that's either fake
or and they put it in there so you feel like you're getting high.
Yeah. Well, first of all, drug dealers tend to have some of the worst customer service skills out there. They seem, in particular, coke dealers, seem to give zero fucks about their customers.
Yeah, I was going to say, because weed guys aren't like that. They're very, very nice.
Or they get the weed and they sell it and they didn't know it's already been laced. I mean, like, everything's got fentanyl in it now.
I just don't understand how you can lace my weed without me knowing. Like, when I hold my weed, I break it open with my own hands. I like look at my weed up close. Like,
what does PCP weed look like?
Well, you would have fucking sprinkles of fucking powder in it.
Would you? I don't know.
I guess I always
you'd see powder, dude.
But what if they melt it down?
What if you dissolve the powder in water and then just dip the weed in the PCP?
Yeah.
Water? Really hard to regulate the dose that way, though.
Yeah.
Plus, again, has anybody ever fucking done that in real life?
That's what I'm trying to call bullshit on it. You know what I mean? I feel like I've put coke in weed before.
Why?
Because my nose wouldn't work anymore. I snorted it shut.
You never put coke in weed?
No.
That's kind of fun.
There's just two different feelings.
Oh, dude, every time I
get normal?
Dude. You're an idiot. Every time I do coke, I smoke weed the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, immediately.
Nah, I'm a go fast guy. I want to do coke and eat stripper butt. That's what I'm into.
I didn't say I wasn't eating stripper butt. I was just smoking joints as well.
Yeah, but that's what I want to do. I don't want to smoke weed and then just chill. I want to do coke or I want to smoke weed. One or the other. It's not my. I'm not.
Fair enough.
I'm not crossing the streams, dog.
No, I like to mix uppers and
that's me.
Let them do battle with each other.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. So these photos, look, you can tell that shit's got stuff on it, bro.
Yeah.
That looks like the shit that you take out of your dry cleaner. I mean, out of your dryer.
So is that now? When they say glass, are they talking about crystal? So
no.
So this girl comes into town to do stand-up. I'm not gonna say her name. And I hooked her up with some gigs. She's out of town. I hooked her up with some gigs, and she gets into town. She's like, "Hey man, do you know where I can get some ice cream?" I'm like ice cream? Do you want like ice cream? Or are you looking for?
Mosh T Malone makes their own over on La Brea.
Or are you looking for like yogurt? And she goes, "No, dude, drugs." I go, "When did they start calling coke ice cream. She goes, no, dude, meth. I'm like, wow. I'm like, who hits who up?
Nobody says, no, dude, meth. Yeah. Nobody.
No, it's like, what?
No, you dumb. Yeah, I want methamphetamine.
Yeah, nobody. You're not allowed to say that to anybody.
Why? Wow. When this first conversation, I've had people do that to me. I was in Atlanta, and I just did a show, and these girls who heckled me the whole time showed up, and they just walk up to me after the show, like, oh, great show. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. I'm like, so what are you guys getting into tonight? They're like, trying to find heroin. I'm like, okay, when did that become opening conversation line?
Yeah, that's supposed to be your dark secret.
That's supposed to be like a couple minutes in when you realize I'm not maybe a cop, undercover.
I mean, you did just do an hour of stand-up about dicks.
Maybe I'm the stand-up cop who goes undercover.
No,
that's my new show on Spike.
Did you do the bit about smoking crack with a robot?
I'm pitching that show, by the way, to Comedy Central. A guy goes around doing stand-up. It's like Quantum Leap meets Last Comic Standing meets fucking a cop show, where I just go around and I solve crimes while doing stand-up.
Man, it's hard work being a comedian. I mean,
I say a lot of bad things about Sirius XM, but
yeah,
man, it's days like this that really put it on.
Right?
It's hard out there for a
pimp. It is, dude. It's fucking.
So here's my question: this one lady did some drugs. We'll never really know what she did because we'll forget about this by tomorrow, as we do with everything on this radio show nowadays. She took drugs and she removed by force with weapons her mother's eyeballs. What is the craziest thing you've ever done on drugs?
Man, I never removed anybody's eyeballs. I know that for a fact.
Fought a guy, I smoked crack and fought a dude.
Wait, you said fought a dude twice. Did you fight him and then smoke crack and then fight him again?
Crack, then fought him.
Did you agree to fight him before you smoked the crack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you smoke crack with him?
Yeah.
And then you fought him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he wanted to suck my dick, so I punched him.
Yeah. Man, you punched him because he said, can I suck your dick, or you just forcibly tried to suck your dick?
No, he's like, hey, man, let me suck your dick. I'm like, go fuck. Boom, and I punched him and I ran. Because I had crack strength at that point. I could have ran through a fucking brick wall.
If you had crack strength, why'd you need to run?
Because I wanted to run from the guy who was on crack wanting to suck my dick.
Oh, I just realized he had crack strength too.
Yeah.
This is a clash of the crack titans.
It's not worth it. You gotta get out of there. Makes sense.
Man, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You know, he's on crack. It's like sticking your dick in a pit bull. Hey, pit bull, suck my dick. You know, it's like, no.
Man, I see a lot of videos on Snapchat. Somebody sends me this real creepy person of cows blowing people.
What?
Yeah, apparently, like, cows will blow you.
Oh, I don't want to hear people. Oh, and that's another thing. When did Facebook Messenger just become fucking, here's some weird creepy porn? Somebody watch this and pass it on. No, I don't.
Sorry, but what is Facebook Messenger?
Facebook Messenger is the thing that Facebook put out so you could message each other, but it was really just used to do surveillance of you.
So instead of like sending like the old school Facebook message is more like an email. This is more like using Facebook for an IM type.
Yes.
Okay.
And basically now it's say, hey, dude, watch this fish blow a dude, and people sent it. I'm like, I don't want to watch that.
Not one time, just for a second.
No.
Okay.
See.
Now I watch a chick get humped by a dog, and I'm just like, how's this work? But the other side, I don't want to watch anybody doing anything with dudes.
That's just science.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll start punching if you see people do stuff with dudes.
Everybody always talks about people do this on social media, forgetting that they chose the community that they belong to in large part on social media. Like, my people, and I always feel bad about saying this because I feel like it's going to attract those sorts of people to my shit.
Yeah.
My people don't send me pictures of fish blowing guys.
Well,
so you can't say
nobody's sending it to me. I found somebody on Snapchat that posts really strange stuff, and every morning I look forward to seeing what she's going to put up next. I don't care what any of you think I sound like.
It's just comedians sending me, hey, dude, pass this on to 50 people, or else you're going to die a horrible death. And I look at it.
I don't do that.
And it's just like, you know who loves to send me chain mails back in the day? My father. My dad would be like, send this to 100 people or else you're going to die. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing?
See, that's the thing I noticed. My wife talks to her parents on Facebook. So I feel like Tully's right. I feel like you might lose some the kids or whatever, but
you're going to.
All the old people. It's kind of like the morning news. We were talking about that the other day, how terrible it is. But old people watch it, so
right.
They know.
But you're right. If you're Zuckerberg, you're bombing because
he sold
it will take a giant hit for sure.
He sold a bunch of his stock. That's a sure sign shit's going crap. Is when the owner sells a bunch of stock. Yeah.
Oh well.
Some guy listening said he climbed a radio tower while he was high on LSD.
Good.
I was never. I was always a timid high person.
I did shrooms at the World Series.
Which one?
The last one.
What?
I went to Game 2 on shrooms.
You do drugs?
Well, occasionally I'll do shrooms.
Yeah, that's like the whole. You know, when the Earth is flat and stuff, Joe Rogan, you do shrooms. It's not a drug. It's expanding your mind. Yeah. I wish I was. It's so right. Like they're all spot on. Yeah. I wish I don't have anybody to hold my hand through it. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking get shrooms off you guys and take it and see what happens in my backyard. I would do shrooms with Aubrey Marcus, who I just know will get me through it. You know what I mean? I don't believe him. I haven't done mushrooms since I was a fucking teenager, I think. Maybe that's a lie. But like 25 was the last time I did it. Yeah. So 20 years ago. I'm terrified of doing stuff like that, but I would do it if it was with dudes that do it all the time and they're like, relax, it's this bit, it's that bit. Then sure.
It's the most relaxing thing ever. It really helped me with where I am in my career.
Wow. See, but you did it with these Joe Rogan people, didn't you? You did it by yourself.
Well, I did it. My girlfriend didn't know I was doing shrooms, but I did it.
You did it by yourself. So you did.
I bought us tickets. I got $2,000 on 2 tickets total, and we went. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do some shrooms there. And I tripped balls, and I was staring at some of the worst Latino face tattoos I've ever seen in my life, and I just enjoyed it. And then, you know, I would just go through where kind of my life is, and I just, you know what? I just came to the conclusion on shrooms that I'm exactly where I need to be.
Cool. I would do that.
That's the truth.
We're talking crazy drug stories, and of course, Hot Dog calls in. Hot Dog, ladies and gentlemen, Hot Dog. You're a guy that takes drugs, and you're saying that you've done drugs once and you did something weird.
Yeah, so, first of all, I want to say last time I did shrooms, I ended up going down the river and then eating wild blackberries. A whole different story, but...
Is that good? Is that a good story or a bad story? Okay. Okay.
But on New Year's Eve, like a long time ago, I remember I was mixing some drugs and some liquor, and I eventually, I don't know what happened, and I don't know why I was doing it, but I was like peeing off a banister, and I thought it'd be funny to take like a picture of myself peeing off this balcony.
Yeah. Nothing. Keep going, buddy. You're on fire. Good for you, Hot Dog.
So you're saying she didn't write back?
She didn't hit you back?
Oh.
Yeah, but don't you have a big dick, dude?
Yeah, I wasn't a big dick when I was peeing, so it wasn't like, your best.
Oh, so you're a grower, not a shower.
That's why I always chub up before I pee.
Always, dude.
Especially when I take photos of it. Yeah.
I'm all about angles, dude. I gotta go side down, dude.
Hey, drugs are not flattering to my cock. I had a transsexual make fun of my penis one time when I was peeing on drugs.
Oh yeah, dude. My clit's up. I clit up.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's like an old person left in an old home.
I was just in a bathroom with my wife and a transsexual and me, and I was peeing while this transsexual...
Were you on coke?
Yeah. insulted my penis.
What'd he go?
Cracking up my wife. Totally fucking true. I was like, seriously, what the fuck happened?
You need to talk about that on
It's so
stage.
small.
You need to talk about that on stage. That's funny as fuck.
All right.
There you go. Little dick jokes. Write it down.
Little dick jokes.
All right. Thanks, Hot Dog. Later, mate.
Hot Dog came to our show in San Diego.
He's a
He
huge
was a
supporter.
sizable percentage of that
Yeah.
crowd for that show.
The first show, there was limited seating because there's limited people there.
VIP. The second one was fun.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like 10 people bought all the tickets, and that's all that was there.
We have an anonymous phone call that's going to give us a Facebook tip.
Okay, here we go. What's
Hey.
up, Mark Zuckerberg?
Hey, don't judge, but if like your woman wants you from numbers, if you use Facebook as Messenger, you can use that as default text and still text you.
All right, I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to cheat, you can still do it.
There you go.
Man, that's cool. I'm in, dude. I'm in.
Thank you.
As a man, men have to hit on people because they gotta keep their game up. Women don't have to do that because all I have to do is just like as soon as they break up, throw some makeup and a dress on, and boom, they're back in the game. Guys have to have the fucking skill. Am I wrong?
What, are you telling me that I need to keep hitting on women?
I think you need to throw a little game.
Yeah, I do. I like it. The opportunity doesn't present itself that often, but it feels nice to.
It's all intentions, dude. It's all intentions. What's going on here? Do we have a possible situation?
I think
445?
we're resuscitating an alien or something. We're connecting
We
a
got
lot of cords.
445, maybe 237. I don't even know what's going on.
I think I got my mum on the phone, and she doesn't know about Facebook. So
Okay.
All right.
if I tell her,
That
Wait.
Facebook's dying.
Mum, hey, can you hear me? Hey, you're on the radio because I'm at work, and we're talking about Facebook, and I don't know if you know this, but my friends are here, and they're saying that Facebook now has, what do they have, Sam? Everyone's identity. Sam, this is my mum. Sam, this is my mum.
Hi. How are you? I don't know if you heard the whole thing about Facebook mining data and giving out all your data to everybody, and that you're basically they're taking all your private stuff and letting everybody know. Have you heard about this?
Do you?
Yeah, she's
God,
like
she's
you,
like
man.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not scared. You're still going to be on Facebook, right? Yeah.
What if they're listening to you?
That's not true, Mum. You're very interesting.
Put out an interesting kid for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
not-
You might be right, Mum. You also might be a bit late. Yeah.
What about if it's listening to you? Are you okay with that? That's listening to you?
Facebook.
So, like, let's say you go, you know, I'm in the mood for pizza, and then boom, some pizza ads pop up.
Yeah, you okay with that? Yeah. We're asking the wrong person. Mum doesn't give a shit what they do.
Yeah.
She's exactly like me when it comes to it. I'm like, I told Telly ages ago. He was like, "What if they had all your info?" And I'm like, you can't get me.
Yeah.
I've already called me out, so
Yeah.
you can't hold me up.
I talk about that on stage, man. I'm like, I try to be as brutally honest as I can
Yep.
because I feel they're going to try to blackmail me.
So they can't blackmail you either, Mum, right?
No blackmail.
Right. What's up? Why are you sound so dark? Why do you think people aren't looking at you? Like, you're a really good-looking lady. Everybody at my wedding. Well, that's bullshit. You do. Yeah, well, people love dogs on Facebook. You know, maybe you should get naked or get a Facebook, get a YouTube channel and like, steal people's license plates and stuff. Biggs. Yeah, make up stories. That's what I do. It's working out for me. All right, Mum, I gotta go.
Your mom is wonderful.
She is pretty cool, right?
She is cool.
Doesn't care about Facebook, that it has all her info.
Yeah. I mean, that's moms. What do moms got to hide?
Good. Good. Do it, Mum. Good. All right. I believe you. I love you too. All right, Mum.
So
see ya.
she's in Australia.
She's in... See ya.
Isn't that crazy? You just had a does that ever blow your mind that you just had a conversation with someone on the other side of the planet?
It barely doesn't make sense given that we all know the world is flat.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew it. I knew it. I go, I'm going to say the globe. And flat Earth.
Somebody was on the phone trying to do that to you, and I didn't let him on.
What do you mean?
The flat Earth thing, because I know you don't believe that, so why am I trying to bring you into that?
No, I don't believe, but Eddie Bravo does, and he's allowed.
He
doesn't believe that.
Nonsensical stuff.
He does believe it.
He might have believed it, but he doesn't anymore.
Don't bring him on. He
won't come on. Nobody will come on from there. But
that clan?
Yes, but it doesn't matter. No, they won't. I bet you $10,000.
Who do you want?
Doesn't matter.
Comes on.
You're gonna make me forget. I'm too punchy. If I'm gonna lose focus. Fuck! You made me do it.
All right.
What was I just talking about?
Your mom in Australia.
Flat Earth.
Huh?
I don't.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Eddie Bravo does not really believe that it's a flat Earth anymore. He might have, like when the original argument had blasted out to all of us, and we all found out that Eddie Bravo indeed thought the Earth was flat.
Okay.
But I think when he originally brought the idea up, and yes, he might have believed it then. But then all the bouncing, because the discussion was so stupid. Or so entertaining that we had it on here for half an hour, and somebody called in and was like, "What about this angle?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" But from this debate, it was very obvious to me that not that I ever contemplated it in the first place, but now that I put effort into, is the Earth flat, Jason? After getting all the research info and everybody's calls and info and internet and blah blah blah, I was like, okay. Now it would be insane to say that the Earth is flat, and there's no way he doesn't have as much info as me.
It's more like an avocado, personally, but that's just me. I don't personally care.
You don't really mean that, do you?
No, I don't really care. It's just
but that's beside the point. It's not. It's whether you really care.
Obviously, I believe it's an orb, but that's not.
I believe he believes that it's.
But there's
round.
things I believe that you're gonna go, fuck you. I don't believe that, and it's gonna be crazy.
See, but I don't think that for me to say fuck you that's like, unless you were to tell me that, you know what I mean, my mum is a man. I still don't say that I would say fuck you. I'd be like, well, that's just not true. I'm not. There's no thing that you could come up with right now that's gonna make me angry.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like if you have a conspiracy theory, then good for you.
There's some
Why would I be angry about it?
There that I like to talk about that I don't necessarily 100% get behind or all that stuff, but that's the whole thing about conspiracies. It's just like all the people get clumped together when there's all these kind of tribes of it.
Yeah, it seems that way because when I saw that call, I'm like, flat Earth, why would you call Sam about it?
Yeah, well, because I do shows with Eddie Bravo, but then I've had him on discussing it.
He must be sick of somebody bringing that up to him, right?
No, he loves talking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's fine. I don't care.
Okay, sorry, I got the wrong.
Things I've been on shows where I've talked about, not to get political, but the Clintons or whatever, and people are like, dude, you're fucking nuts. And to them, that's the equivalent, and it's just not me. I just love to research and understand. Like, Mark Maron screams at me constantly, like, what, you keep saying you just want to look into it. What are you looking into? You're too late. You don't know anything. I'm like, I'm fine. Then what do you want me to look into? I just enjoy it.
Oh, okay. So now, but that's different. You're talking to a guy who I can totally relate to. I don't know him. I haven't met him, but I've seen him on stage, and I am aware of what kind of a person he is. He's very angry. Like, I've seen him do stand-up where he didn't do any jokes. He was just devastated about what was going on in the country, and he did half an hour on how fucked we are. And he got really angry, like he started shaking at one point, because I could tell he was reliving this one part. I'm like, man, you are holding stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're a very angry man. So, yeah, your conspiracy theory could anger him to the point where you're like, man, I'm angering people.
Yeah.
But he gets fucking angry if his coffee's, like, wrong. You know what I mean? I'm assuming. I feel like a certain person wants to get angry at everything. Because I think you did do a conspiracy theory here once that I did get angry about.
Yeah, you did.
But that's because I'm an angry person.
Yeah, I get
not because your conspiracy theory is aggravating.
You know, and it's great radio and all that stuff. Hey, dude, I think entertainment is how much money can you make off your mental illness. I think that's really what it is. So some of us are sicker than others. Some of us are richer than others. You know, and I just really think that is. And and that's a big problem we have in Hollywood right now is that we're only allowed. The only liars are going to fucking really blow up through the mainstream way because you have to act like you walk on water. And, you know, it's like, oh, I love everybody. And that's why all these guys have been falling because we find out this persona that they put out is full of shit. And, you know, the only person who was allowed to be himself on stage was really fucking Louis C.K. And then that all fucking crash and burn. Like, they allowed him to talk about some crazy ass shit on stage.
Like what?
And they let whatever he wanted to talk about. Whatever weird sex he was, you know, F words, N words, all that stuff. And I don't want to say any of that, but they let him say all that where anybody else would be ripped apart on stage.
But don't you think he just got away with it because he did it in the most funny, intelligent way?
I think.
I mean, if you could say anything, if you could do it funny,
fucking amazingly funny shit that get fucking murdered for saying it, and it's just like
who?
Dude, there's tons of comics out there.
Name one that said something that got murdered for it.
Help
me understand.
Shapiro does it all the time.
What did he do?
Fucking killed for shit.
What did he do?
I mean, the specific joke. I don't have it right now.
Well, you mean Twitter murdered?
Twitter murdered. Okay. You know, like demonizing his fucking set. Like the whole joke he did about fucking like the Amazing Racist, which if you watch it now is completely scripted. You know.
Wait, what's the Amazing Racist?
He used to be this guy that here's a funny story. He got hit up by National Lampoon a long time ago to play, you know how The Amazing Race is a big show?
Yeah.
Well, they did The Amazing Racist, and they got this guy
like
to
a
go
joke,
out
right?
and do, like, super racist shit. Now, here's a funny... Ari did that, and it blew up, but it got him in a lot of fucking trouble at the same time.
But it was a script. He didn't...
But it looked like it was real. A lot of... And some little parts were real, but for most part, it was scripted. The very funny part comes when... Yeah.
Wait, I'm watching it.
He's dressed as a priest.
Well, he's Jewish, so that's why this is okay.
But he did other ones. He did Mexicans. And it's a very funny one that he did with the Mexicans because here's the funny thing about that. Look at that. They take these videos down and then they get 3.5 million, 2.2 million. You know, and he just now you're gonna get mad because you got.
I'm not getting mad. I don't understand. I'm still not offended yet. I don't understand what's. Well, and I don't feel like Ari's being attacked that bad.
Oh, dude.
I think this is like
he couldn't get gig. Listen,
wait, he couldn't get a stand-up gig from doing a.
Dude, people have tried to destroy clubs' Yelp reviews if they hire him.
Oh, okay.
Or they give him fucking like, oh, this place sucks, blah blah blah.
But they don't. He would. That wouldn't actually affect his career. Like those clubs wouldn't.
Some places
they would say no to him.
At some point, would not hire him. At some point,
it did happen.
Maybe now they won't. They will hire him because he's got all this shit going on. But at some point, he got in some trouble. Clubs got in some trouble.
Yeah, look, I don't know him that well, but I obviously he is not a racist. So you know what I mean. But he is a professional comedian, and this is humor and. When I watched that one, I could see how some people would take that the wrong way because everybody takes something the wrong way, especially if it's on social media. But he like you're a comedian. You're inventing and taking risks, and this is your business. And to complain about people attacking you for it is it's like part and parcel. It's kind of I mean, like you just said, yeah. At one point, it was a little bit hard for him, but now because of all these antics. He can go anywhere he wants forever.
Right.
It's the game.
Yeah, a bunch of people, you know.
Yeah, that's because I've heard Tosho on the comedy channels on Sirius, and he does rape jokes. He's been doing rape jokes for years, and look, it's a sign. Times are changing, and whether you like it or not, look, the show The only thing that show, nobody's really, I don't know what it is. It's like the show's big, but we're not being listened to or something. You
I
know,
also think some outrage is paid for.
Okay, maybe you're right, because I don't think that we've said stuff that is worse than
Saturday
all of
Night
them.
Live does it all the time. They'll have them somebody go on, say something controversial, and then the next day it's just all these people are like, oh, did they go too far? Did they go? And it's never anyone really offended. It's really that they're just saying, oh, did they go too far? It's like, it's called
and then you can do people are talking about this, and then people are saying
it's called astroturfing.
As opposed to a grassroots movement is something that really comes from real people. AstroTurf is created.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah. By the way, that whole episode was straight up fucking shady ass shit. Katy Perry did something, they call it spirit cooking within the Luciferian shit. It's called spirit cooking. You can find pictures of it. Her second performance straight up was taken out of just the exact way spirit cooking looks like.
What's spirit cooking?
Like she did Jar Jar, or whatever you said earlier?
What do you mean?
What's the Luciferian stuff that the Rothschilds do? That Jason also maybe does?
No. That's DARPA. That is a weather controlling machine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because I saw a thing on YouTube that she got asked by an Australian radio show that if she's connected with the Illuminati, and she walked out.
That wasn't her. That was the blonde fat chick from New York, Amy Schumer.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
She is a blonde fat chick from New York.
That was a funny interview. Here it is. This is actually pretty funny.
Wait. This is The Rock with a child molested. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks terrible with hair.
Okay. Yeah, I get the point.
Yeah.
I guess how we could go on and on about that. Yeah, well. Look, I think I guess I don't catch the media blasts about ooh-ahs and because I don't get the alerts.
To
but
me,
if it's funny, it's funny. He didn't mean it.
A lot of it has everything to do with the reach of something. Somebody who's 10 times as big can do something half as controversial, but because of who they're reaching, you can do anything just about in a comedy club. And I know that the shit trickles, the waves slosh back and forth, and maybe because we live in such an outraged society, maybe more people than used to show up, even in a comedy club, there's 100 people in and go, oh, you shouldn't say that, because they've kind of caught that bug from the culture at large. But for the most part, we can say whatever we want. There are podcasts that are just living in absolute filth, and and have tons of listeners. But it's a self-contained thing. It doesn't go any further than that. But any one of those guys or us, we go on Good Morning America plays some cherry-picked 15 seconds from this show, and all of a sudden every single day we do something 10 times worse than what Don Imus did that ruined his career.
Well, yeah, oh yeah.
So it's all about it's and so part of it is you get big enough that you get the sensitive people who don't get it hear about your stuff. Also, you can just be wrong place, wrong time. Somebody who never deserved to be in the crosshairs somehow ended up there.
Well, I got yelled at. I did a joke about how you know, it's like LA's really hard. Like LA's the only place full of super hot chicks. Like Southern Cal's like, it's like nothing but hot chicks, but they're hot, angry women.
I'm offended.
Especially in LA, a lot of hot, angry chicks.
Yeah.
Because everybody's hot, you know, and it's like losing your superpowers. It's like on planet Earth, you know, Superman's a superhero. I'm back on planet Krypton. He's just another motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And like how like some girls get angry about that. Like I was in a PB one time with a female comic. We're both in our deep into our 40s, man. She's like, "Hey, will you walk me to the taco truck? I don't want to get raped." I'm like, "Well, you're in PB. I don't think you have anything to worry about. All the chicks are 22 and hot.
Yeah.
The only way you'll be involved in the rape is if you help hold down the other chick, right?" And some girl in the starts screaming at me, "You're doing fucking rape jokes. You're not funny." I go, "Well, everybody laughed." And it's just like, you know, that's just how it is. It just takes one person getting fucking crazy. A friend of mine...
When you say crazy, like, did she stop after she said her thing?
No, it was...
It just kept going.
I lit her the fuck up. She got lit up.
But was she yelling?
Yeah.
Did you light her up to get her back, or could you tell that she had lost it and was not going to stop?
She was not going to stop.
So as soon as you did that joke, she was just up and going at you.
Right.
Was she by herself?
No, she was with a couple other chicks.
Were they backing her?
No, they were very quiet.
Right, so they were sort of like, holy shit, uncomfortable.
And then I lit her up.
Becca's done it again.
Becca.
Yeah.
Shanique was done it again.
Okay, and you went at her.
And I lit her up, man. It just, you know, and it just takes one person. But the problem with political correctness, it is there's fine print. It's not what you said, it's who's saying it, which to me is just stupid as fuck. I had a friend of mine who's on Saturday Night Live right now who went through some shit. Melissa V. Senior, who's a wonderful person. And, you know, she got Saturday Night Live and she, you know, she kind of panicked and she went through some of her tweets that were a little crazier and she deleted a bunch of them because she just was so excited that she'd gotten her thing, and like they weren't even racist, and people were calling for shit, and I don't want to put her on there because I don't want people to get her in trouble and all that shit, but you know, it's like people are just going nuts on her, and it's just like, what are you fucking doing, man? And it's just like, she's the nicest person literally the nicest person you will ever meet, and she did some funny fucking stupid jokes.
So wait, did she get in trouble? I don't want to read the tweets either, but did she...
Yeah, shut it up. Can you take it down so she doesn't get in trouble, please?
Did people catch her deleting them, or did she not delete
them? Someone else
time?
did. Someone else went to her page one day and then went to the next day and found that the tweets... She deleted 2,000 tweets.
2,000? Oh, jeez. Because I don't blame... I would assume that this is... If I'm a person who gets taken on by a talent agency in Hollywood and I'm a comedian, I assume that this is day one shit. We're going back through your Twitter and we're getting rid of everything right here, right now that could ever get you in trouble, because that tweet can't help you anymore. It can only hurt you. And I say that for a very specific reason. I'm sure there's other examples. Trevor Noah, the guy who hosts The Daily Show, when he got hired, people went back through his stuff and he wrote some hack, edgy shit 6 years ago.
About Jews, yeah.
And it got thrown back in his face. And they were just bad jokes that anybody could have been doing at Sycamore Tavern last night. But now you're the host of The Daily Show, just like I was saying. Now you're talking to a bigger world and a more sensitive world.
Right. But my whole thing
is... There goes my Daily Show gig.
Yeah, well,
pretty much.
No matter what you get, dude, I always say how you make it is how you're seen. And if you make it in a certain way, like Doug Stanhope, there's not... Ari Shaffir is kind of one of them now where he's at. Like, those two guys can do anything they want, and it will never affect them because that's who they are. So you want to make it with how you are. And then there's some people who want to, want these super corporate gigs. And, yeah, if you want that, you got to play the game. It's just how it is. You know, my friend Tiffany Haddish, who's blown the fuck up. Like, the comedy she could do 2 years ago versus the comedy she could do now, it's two totally different things. I mean, if you're in that era, you have to really watch yourself. It's just like they pay you, you get paid to be a little less free. That's kind of how it goes, in my opinion.
Isn't that kind of the way it goes everywhere?
Yeah, and I guess my question is, I'm not sure what your underlying premise is there. I don't think that there's any sinister plot involved with that. I think it's just because it's corporate.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, 100%.
Corporate's just safe as fuck.
But I would never get hired to do those. Let's say somehow life actually went a different way, and I started booking all these TV shows. Right?
Yeah.
I would never get booked on these, like, fucking This Is Us, right? I would never play sensitive guy dating super fat chick, you know, like, that's not.
Yeah, you just blew it with that sentence.
Yeah,
but that's the life you've chosen,
right?
I mean, you could reinvent yourself and have a more G-rated material angle. I mean, I know there's tons of stuff that I do on the show that I know for a fact doesn't fucking benefit me. I know that there's no chance I'll ever be a Howard Stern person because I don't play the game like he does. I've done things that you can't do and then be this big star. You can't. So I'll never be. Well, could I disappear, reinvent myself, say, I know this is going to people find this insulting, but let's say I became a born-again Christian and I really wrote it hard for like the next 5 years.
Would you wear one of those cool wigs?
Yeah, I wear it all.
Cool.
So would that eventually not turn around and like people start backing me and I would have a little bit more understanding in the mainstream audience?
Well,
if I stop saying fuck all the time, I could do a terrestrial gig. There's like options that I could have if I change my life.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
Well, I know, but I can't complain about it because I had the choice.
But what do we? I mean, like, we're talking two different things.
No, we're not. I am in a fucking. I am. What you just said about you get blocked off a little bit if you want to get on a better road. I'm in that. I don't do what I want to do anymore.
Right.
This studio is not mine anymore.
Right.
I didn't agree to that.
Yeah.
But I agreed to take more money and be a part of the corporate game.
Right.
And when I agreed to that, I lost a bit of my
freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying about Haddish. She's wonderful.
I'm just trying to tell.
In that world, where she is now, if she tried to do something super crazy, there are people around here who would be like, no, it's. Yeah, you're gonna get too big.
Yeah, but that's you're
gonna get too much.
Be careful. What do you want? You know,
no,
like
I'm not saying
she wants all that, so she has to modify herself.
She deserves it all. She's fucking wonderful. She's wonderful. I love her. She's not. It's the greatest story I've ever seen. She went from fucking being in basically the system, homes, you know, being put up for adoption to being like. Well, you can hear it right now. She's going to be the female Eddie Murphy. I'm telling you this right. There's never been, and everybody can say how bad Hollywood treats everybody. You want to know who Hollywood treats like shit? Black chicks, man. The fact that she's the first black female comic to host Saturday Night Live in, 30, 40 years?
Wait a minute.
It's unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what's her name never did it? Who came in here?
Nope. None of them. Whoopi. None of them did it.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
Wanda Sykes?
Yeah.
No.
There's Pootie Tanks
no. Never
did it. Huh.
I guess she never really had that moment. She's been like solid for a long time without ever really popping.
That's a sign, man. I did a show with her. Black girls love her, man. They show up because they finally have somebody to be like, fuck. You know, I did a show for her. And I did one joke. It was very funny. I ended up getting booed off stage. But I did one show. I did a joke about how women, I'm driving home from a gig and I see women jogging at night. And like around midnight, I'm like, why do you jog at night? I mean, how many seasons of Law and Order do we need? Well, this one girl went off on me. So like a month later, this fat Asian chick comes on and is like, Sam Tripoli condones rape. He does joke about women jogging at night and he rapes them. I go, you just butchered a classic. That's not how it goes. And out of nowhere, this fucking Hello Kitty army came at me of Asians out of everywhere. And they're like, you do rape joke. You do rape joke.
They do that. They swarm.
And I'm like, I don't do rape joke. So
no, you do Asian joke.
My fans started jumping in.
And fat joke.
So it became my crew versus these Asians. And then this really hot Asian got into it, right? So she started calling me out. She's like, you love rape jokes. I go, it's not a rape joke. I go, it's not rape joke. She goes, then tell me the joke. I go, hold on. You're screaming and protesting right now on a joke you don't even know? She's like, well, tell me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell you the fucking joke. You should be screaming about a joke you don't know. But the worst part is all my fans started backing her because she was super hot. So they started fucking supporting the hot.
Yeah, hey man, the earth is flat, but she is hot as fuck. So who cares?
Why Facebook's going to be just fine.
Yep, because my mom does not give a fuck.
Will spoke to his mother about Facebook as well.
She can.
I'm still waiting to hear back from my Facebook correspondent. Will, what would you say? It was kind of hard to parse with your mom's response.
I don't know what she is. No, but she. First of all, she's not a stand-up. She's the first female stand-up, and they've had many stand-ups host it. And
she was black, though, Will. Good try. All right.
My mom says about Facebook. I just asked her a general question, so she if it's an issue, and she says, I like seeing photos of friends, families, and activities. Dislike people putting personal disagreements and inappropriate information for public view, political arguments, and the risk of being hacked.
yeah.
Yeah, see, it's funny. I think there's a really big difference, and Facebook's very survival hangs on the balance of old people. I don't think give a fuck about data breaches, but are seriously terrified of being hacked.
Yeah.
Which are almost.
I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say they don't know what hacked is, do they?
Hacked would mean that somebody else starts sending emails from your email address. Hacked means that somebody starts signing you up for washer repairs that you didn't want. It's not the same thing.
One's
as a
the
data
streets,
breach.
one's corporate offices. It's like the same thing. It's like drugs, right? Like nobody wants street drugs legal. Everybody loves prescription drugs. You know, it's the same thing. They don't want some quote unquote Russian getting into their stuff, but they don't mind that all these Cambridge Analytics just swipe it.
Right? Like all you guys say, you like chicks, but as soon as there's a dick on there, you're like, oh, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, right?
What's up with that?
Right?
I mean,
Yeah, you can have.
you know it's good.
Yeah.
right.
Everything's
You crazy nomads.
All arguments should just be broken down into trans math. Trans math.
That's where, if it comes here, that's where it's gonna happen.
Oh, she's got a huge fucking clit. Totally cool. Let me get in there. Now she can pee out of
Oh, she got a
hot trans friend. I have a hot trans friend that knows you. A really hot trans friend.
I'm probably into her.
Yeah, her name's Taylor Wade.
I don't know her.
I should show you a picture of her.
Does she like me?
Yeah.
Wait, are you lying?
No.
Oh, then hook me up.
No.
What the fuck?
Okay, I will. Hold on. Just let me find a picture.
All yours, Tripoli?
What's that?
I said all yours?
No.
Oh, you can't admit that. That's what if
I'd
he
eat
wants.
her butt, though.
What if he wants to? What?
I'd eat her butt.
Wait, what's that? Wait, eat her butt, but not fuck her.
Not sexually.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, right. They eat her butt, but not in a sexual way. You're the one eating her ass. How am I not?
Be cool, bro.
Did I go?
I don't know what's going on.
Why are you not being cool, bro?
How am I not cool?
Just be cool.
What did I do?
I'm looking it up. God.
You're talking
Guys,
about.
this
You said.
Sunday, 7:30, 9:30. Viper.
Is he trying to? Is he getting like uncomfortable about being attracted to transgender women?
Dude, I talk about that all the time. I'm a weirdo.
So you eat her ass.
This is my friend.
He's just put. It's up here as well now.
Yeah, that's my friend Taylor.
Oh, I've tried to hit on her before.
We should call her, see if she wants to come in.
Yeah, some people don't like they don't like girls on the show.
Yeah, they get weird, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's that, especially if I want to bone them. It's not a good interview.
Yeah. I'll tell her we're talking about it.
It's a penis interview. Stupid.
Well, there's the weird thing, and frankly, I think there's a lot of people, probably way more people, who are just like, I don't care. I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah,
Yep.
for
Doesn't
sure.
have to be any venom or malice behind that.
Well, they're like apps. Trans are like apps. They just keep working out the kinks, right? They just keep working it out. Pretty soon, it's just a smoother running app. Am I right? Like you're like, hey, you're a dude. Never know. Right?
When you what's your stand-up thing again?
It is March 21st. The Viper Room. Live tapings, 7:30, 9:30. If you want to get on, go to samtripolilive@gmail. Holla at your boy.
So when are you planning on going underground and rebranding and reemerging as a whole new...
Christian warrior?
Sam Tripper.
Young Christian
Get into CrossFit?
Maybe.
What about if you were like a pop country comedian?
I'm taking time off and I'm getting into jiu-jitsu. That's my thing.
You know all the guys. You got Eddie Bravo with you.
I've Scott Ross. He's
I don't
got
know.
a black belt.
Yeah, very, very lucky, man. You'll be great soon.
Oh, come on, man.
What? I meant it. Fucking God, you're so paranoid. You're a comedian. They kill me.
Dude, I'm all
fuck off, you all are. Thanks for being on the show, Sam.
Am I getting kicked off
No, you
now?
can stay. I gotta take a break.
Okay.
I'm taking a break. We'll be back.
If you gotta kick me off, that's all good.
I don't have to. God. I have taken a break. You're welcome to stay.
I need to start getting those pants.
What?
Oh, you know what? I need those too. I don't know why they kicked me back out to the.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Just about love. What time does the show go till?
About 2:50.
Oh, nice.
Is that cover me for the day?
All day.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
We're talking about love.
Sam, can I get a ticket for Sunday night?
Yes.
You want me to just text you?
Can you, text me. You by yourself or you plus one?
By myself.
All right, perfect. 9:30 or 7:30?
7:30.
Perfect. Thank you.
Dr. Crossman's address.
Old time pretzel?
Yeah, dog. Old time pretzel. I like pretzel. I'll get you on a couple other shows down to Sycamore.
I would love that.
It's going good, dude. We've had a couple packed nights.
That's great.
I looked at it and stopped it, like right when you're hitting.
Cool.
It looks
Cool.
like the helmet's only like.
Yeah, I'm looking into trying to, get shows other ways and going to that open mic. I'm trying to say, keep the ball rolling. Doing it.
Just keep doing it, dude.
I know.
I'm telling you, that bit about your joke and your dick is funny, dude. That's the shit that's like, when you shit on yourself a little bit, it'll let you go a little farther.
I know, and I've been trying to figure out the way to do it, and I know this sounds like the biggest humble brag, but it's like, I wish I fucking just had a huge lump hanging off the side of me so I could just be like, this fucking thing, but I'm like such a normal guy, I've been having trouble figuring out like the best way. So I do the thing about like, I'm extra white, I'm like, that's the best I've been able to come up with so far, to just be like, fuck me. I know. I'm not too good to make fun of myself, I just haven't figured out the lane to shit on me. If you think of it, let me know.
Take the, well, that's it. Your trans dick. Trans think you got a little dick.
I got a whole thing about micro dicks I've never done too, because I didn't really have a way to get to it. They're better. I'd rather have a micro dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now all girls want fucking
I know.
monsters, but that's all they talk about to make guys feel bad about themselves.
Yeah. No, I'm just starting another book with him, and baby's coming, so I don't know. I'm like actually like taking care of myself. Like Friday, Saturday night, I'm like no drinks. I need all the quality of rest I can get to do everything properly.
I'm good. Thank you. Water if you have one.
Room temperature or cold?
Cold, please. Thank you.
But I really, I feel like I'm finally starting to see some results and of showing up, and I want to do it.
Thank you.
Do I have water? So Sunday's the day, huh?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't. Cool.
Are you gonna come to 7:30?
Put me down for 7:30. Gotta figure. Are you gonna have chairs in there? Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're getting tons of chairs.
Okay. Because I don't know. I'm assuming my wife wants to come, but like.
Yeah, dude.
No, but yeah, I'll bring somebody for sure. But wait, yeah. Okay. She bought me tickets to a Spurs game like fucking for Christmas, but it's not. It's a couple days later.
What, Clippers or Lakers?
Clippers. No Kawhi though, so.
The Clippers are gonna start throwing the seat games. I mean, there's only 10 left.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost 3 in a row. They're out.
Some still beat the Nets, who are trying. Fucking A, dude.
The Nets
trying to
they're trying
to represent here, man.
They'll be good next year.
Yeah.
They'll be good next year.
I feel like they're gonna do something really stupid. Like
D'Angelo Russell's good, dude. He got hurt and then threw it off. He's gonna be fine. The weird one is the center you guys got from Philly. What's his name?
The guy with the fro dude?
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, not Okafor.
No, Okafor.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's mentally shish kebabbed.
Yeah. Dude.
They destroy. He's putting up like 18 and 10 in Philly, and then they just destroyed him. I do this now.
Sorry.
The problem is most 7-footers don't want to play basketball. They just, how would you say no?
No, but he was skilled, dude. He won a national championship.
You were put on the plane to get drafted first in the draft and get paid $20 million a year. It doesn't matter if you don't like basketball.
Right. You find a way to like it.
Well,
it's easy to like it around people shorter than you.
If you're 7 foot, you have a 17% chance of playing in the NBA.
Yeah. I always thought that was the fucking sweetest thing about Janikowski, the kicker on the Raiders. He didn't feel pressure. He didn't like football. He's a fucking Polish soccer player who's like, fuck, you mean I just kick it through there and I can still smoke cigarettes and drink and you guys give me $15 million a year? Fucking tell me which goal's ours, I'll kick that way.
Yeah, like 100 times more money than I would have got from playing my original sport.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Janikowski. I love the signature Raider as a kicker.
No, if there was one part of skateboarding that you could take and use in another sport, and I couldn't skateboard ever again, but I had to do this one part of it every fucking weekend for $20 million, I'd do it.
And you take
I'd stop skateboarding.
And you take all the pressure out of it. I wonder if at a certain point you would start to feel the pressure just because of the crowd and because your team gave a shit, or if you would just be able to maintain that edge.
Your teammates would give a fuck. That'd be pressure.
Exactly.
Let me tell you when they care. When their contracts are up, that's when they try the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody.
It is everybody.
I was gonna do that NFL meltdown guy. Yep. You do video.
Yep. Hey! Turn your shit off.
I got him.
Something's on. I got it. It's a media button. I got it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All hail the king!
A Woodland Hills panhandler has sparked online debate. Reason being, we are reasonably certain the man does not need the money.
Yeah, but there's a lot of those people, though, I thought.
I thought that was most of them.
Really? I thought most of them were really broke.
In Los Angeles, the people who stand asking for money at traffic lights.
Yeah.
In my experience, are people I am highly suspicious of. I'm not talking about homeless guys on Skid Row. I'm not talking about homeless guys sitting out front of 7-Eleven. Specifically, the people who have cardboard handwritten signs at traffic lights always seem very suspect to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, they did a study in Las Vegas. They followed a guy who was panhandling, and he had like a nice car and a fucking apartment and all that shit. I don't call them homeless in LA. I call them campers because they just have tents and they're just living outside. They got Wi-Fi. I've seen them with fucking iPads.
I mean, if he has a car and a phone and you give him the money, what? Who cares?
Right.
But does he deserve to go to jail for it? Like, if I go on the street and ask you for money and you give it to me, do I deserve to go to jail for it?
No.
Right, you gave it to me.
Right.
Well, are you lying by not... he's not necessarily saying he's homeless, but everybody would assume a guy who's panhandling is. Is it a crime of omission to not say, hey, I don't need your money, but you want to give it to me anyway?
Well, I think he does need the money. I think that is his job. Like, he spends 8 hours a day panhandling, and that is why he has a car and all that stuff.
He's 80 years old, so I think he made money another way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Through cryptocurrency.
I know, I'm with Will. Fucking, if you give it to him, he's there, he's doing it.
But just do you think all these people would give him money if they knew that he didn't desperately need it?
Well, did you say that he's like, he dresses nice when he's asking for money?
He looks normal.
It sounds like somebody followed him because he was wearing nice shit in the first place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. What is wrong with that guy getting money?
I mean, you're right. He doesn't look like he's completely broke, but yeah, he is asking for money.
Yeah, so what?
If you want to give it to him, give it to him.
I
if
have
you don't,
no problems with that. Just like I have no problem with prostitution. I have no problems with any of this. Yes. No, I don't. I don't. Listen, dude. I mean, you don't listen. One time I was eating at a restaurant here. I'm not going to say it, but it's near the 101. And I went. And
is it a cafe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went to. I was walking and there was a girl and this woman and she started out very fucking simple.
Okay, real quick. Sorry, Sam, but I just saw a photo of him buying the expensive wine and the beer at the supermarket. Bullshit. Kendall Jackson's the cheapest shit you can get, and 2 Budweisers. Apparently, he ain't flossing, man.
They say he has $308,000 in liquid assets.
Who cares? I still don't care, dude. Here's the thing. What you do is you go.
Was the Powerball number 666?
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's over his head.
Go look at that. Dude, great snag! Holy shit, dude!
Yeah, people need to get
holy shit!
Yeah, this guy's wine is not the story in this photo.
I know. The Powerball is 666. Fuck! How come that didn't make the news? Like, some Satanist finally won, right? Because you know he's been putting that down for 10 years.
For the
Sorry, yeah, Luciferian. Luciferian. Actually, that's what I am. I'm a Luciferian. That actually sums me up pretty fucking well.
Satan warrior.
Yeah, praise God, hail Satan.
Hey, the guy can't walk.'s got 300,000 in liquid funds. He can't walk. Give him the. I know, but he's gonna die soon. Wait, is that his? What's that thing? People are. I mean, this is just another showing of how lame the human being is. Because yes, he's doing that, and look at how many people need the video to prove. Oh, he's not as poor as the rest of them. What about all the time you drive by and you don't give them the money? Should I make a video of every time you've stopped on the corner? Because you can make a video, I just realized, of me. Every fucking day I go to work and the same dude is on the corner and I've given him shit maybe 3 times. 2 a day. I sometimes 4 when I pick the kids up. I go past that guy and I don't give him shit. Am I a prick?
Well, to me,
he's a nice guy.
To me, what this story
I got money
about is people respond so much more to individual anecdotal issues that you can put a face on. It tugs at the heartstrings to see somebody down on their luck asking you for change when you have no idea what that person really is or what they're going to do with the money. It's not as emotionally satisfying to just make a monthly donation to a battered woman's shelter where you know for a fucking fact that money is only helping people who desperately need it.
You know, in stand-up, I see a lot. I've seen female comics do Amazon wish lists, and they're just like, "Hey, man, you want to buy me this shit?"
We were discussing this with Ashanti earlier,
and I'm like, "What are you doing?" But hey, it's on guys. Guys want to buy it. guys want to buy it. At the end of the day, it's not my favorite fucking thing. And I hate hearing girls talk about how hot it is to be a female comic when you're doing fucking sugar dating and you're doing fucking Amazon wish list. But if someone's willing to pay for it,
man,
go for it.
If anybody's listening and they want to sugar date me, like, DM me. Because if you don't want me to bring it up, I won't. But if I can, I'll tell the story on the rate. Like,
they give you money, or you get a
no. I don't want to fucking hang out with anybody.
Yeah,
you have to pay me,
right?
But I'm just saying, I would be so. I know it's like a double standard, but I would be so flattered to know that somebody that I have an option.
Well, how much would it cost to sugar date you?
You do.
No, I don't.
It's men.
Nobody would pay. I don't think a man would pay to go to dinner with me. I think men are a bit different. You might be right. Dude. A date might, like an actual dinner date, that might cost money.
Okay, no.
Okay, well, there's a thing, once again, that if anybody's listening who pimps guys out for dinner dates, hit me up. I'll do that, too. I'm not banging them, but I'll do the dinner date.
Well, how much money would it take for you to bang them?
Well, I got kids, so no.
So I was talking to this girl, Carly Sciortino, who has a show on Vice about sex stuff. It's called Slut Ever, and she, at one point in her life, was like a sugar baby, I guess. I think that's the term, where there's sugar daddies.
Oh,
okay. There's websites that put them together, and you become like a kept woman. They give you a monthly allowance, and who knows what your arrangement is in terms of what you get for that allowance.
Weird.
But it's not a night. It's not a night. It's not a week. It's an ongoing thing. And that's sort of still unusual and slightly unheard of and risque in the man-woman community and the heterosexual community, but gay guys invented this.
Yeah, let's find out, dude. Let's look for some.
So this like successful middle-aged dude will pay all the expenses for like some hot young dude. So I'm saying your dude, Jason, is probably just going to be really old.
Yeah.
Well, these are the guys on the corner. These are the dudes willing to pay. And the other side is the dude.
Get a load of Luke.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is
35. Luke is 35.
No, maybe that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. There's no way. No, he is. He's 35.
Luke's 2K is 35.
Luke. Good for Luke.
Luke's lying.
Good for Luke.
We can't build a strong sugar daddy, sugar mama relationship, Luke, if it's built on lies.
I think part of the relationship is that you keep referring to him as 35-year-old Luke as he walks around in his 57-year-old shoes.
Good for him.
Yeah.
How come this is legal but prostitution is not?
This is not legal.
This is legal. You couldn't advertise for this
what do you mean?
if it wasn't legal.
But you can advertise for prostitution.
Oh, here's your secret arrangements, dude. Look at you, bro.
So you have an arrangement. You're not paying for sex. Escorts are legal. You just pay them for their time, not for sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I would do that if I didn't have sex.
I
don't know why I'm saying that, but
I'm a sugar baby. Yeah, go for it. Let's find out who's looking for who we can hook Ellis up with.
Why is it me? Okay.
Can we write to these guys and just be like, I'm totally into this. I'll hang out with you. You can tell me all your stories about how cool you were in high school and complain to me about your fantasy football team. I don't give a shit if you want to watch Fox News all night.
Andrew, you just clicked on I'm not a robot. You're a liar.
I am not a robot. Add a picture. Add Ellis's picture.
The authorities are moving.
Add Ellis's picture.
But I'm saying, what if you tell me I'm down for absolutely everything, but absolutely no sex? Does 35-year-old Luke write you back?
Yeah, he backs off hard. Luke does not respond back after that. Luke needs to go to dinner and look special. But
he's got all the normal needs of any 35-year-old man.
How tall are you, dude?
6.
You know, you're taller than 6.
No, I got shorter as I got older.
We all do.
Yeah.
You should go to space for like a year. You'll come back taller.
Yeah, but your age, though.
And your DNA fundamentally changes.
Yeah.
You age in space?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did scientific proof. You could probably argue about it on your podcast, but
I
believe it's true.
Section on that, dude.
Yeah, 2 twins. One went out there, and now he's older. He changed.
Entertainer.
Because he was in space for a year.
Can you put wink wink by that?
Wait.
What are your normal spending habits?
Oh, well, I'm fucking rich, so I'm used to living pretty hard. Liam, I go hard.
Trillions.
Yeah. If you're gonna take care of me, you gotta floss. Yeah, we ain't going to Baja Fresh. You think I'm sucking that dick? Like, we're going
to Baja, California.
We're going,
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, I got a race team. I have to blow some old dude every weekend. That's the kind of fucking sugar baby I am.
Why is your team called Smokey?
Why's your race team called 35 Luke?
I don't want to get into it, man.
Yeah. Just I like the number and the name, all right? Luke Racing. Just.
So,
I'm all about this life.
Gwyneth Paltrow has got some blood on her hands.
Oh no! Who did she harass?
A woman has died
after
receiving a live bee acupuncture procedure.
Oh
bee
my
stings
God.
are used instead of needles. And I'm not saying
She allergic to bees?
No, believe it or not, she wasn't. I'm not saying that she heard about these treatments from Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop lifestyle website, but I'm also not saying she didn't. So, in any event, these are trendy alternative acupuncture treatments for tight muscles, stress, etc. And this woman, they squeeze live bees.
Yeah.
And
it's fucking stupid.
Make the skin come out.
Fuck them.
And
rich people are just bored.
Yeah.
And they're stupid.
Yeah, they offend me.
Oh, let's take bees. Bees are dying.
And we need them too. Yeah, now you're doing facial shit with them. It's so uncalled for.
She had been receiving these apitherapy treatments for 2 years every month without any reaction.
Got a bad bee.
So it's not exactly clear, right, what happened, but she died from multiple organ failure.
Oh, fuck, man.
That's a satanic bee right there, which could be a hate bean song. Mark, welcome to the show. Satanic bee. Hey, man. I mean, if some of them are like to help people that have been hurt and stuff, then I'm all about it. It's hard for me to, I can't tell which one's real and which one isn't, or, so I usually, because sometimes people ask me to do that, so, and if I don't know it, then I won't do it, but if I know who it is, and it's like, help somebody who really needs a surgery, or their kid's sick, then I think that's a good thing, because, I mean, I like when social media can be used to help people.
Yes. I always...
Yeah, well, those are the kind of ones where if you're a rollerblader, I'm glad your teeth came out, and I'm not giving you any money. I'm laughing.
You don't give it to you give it. Boom! I love that, dude. You just give it the help, like like I was saying, is that the one-on-one? I gave this girl a couple bucks, and I was eating, and then the manager came up to me and goes, just to let you know that you gave her that money. Look what she's doing. She's picking songs out she wants on the jukebox. And I go, well, I don't give her the money. I don't tell her what to do. I don't do it you gotta do this, this, and this. I give it to her and to help her out, make her feel better. And if playing that fucking song makes her feel better, then it's mission accomplished, man.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, like, I help dogs. I can't stop giving money to dogs on Facebook. That's one thing I can't.
Dogs are on Facebook?
Oh, like these pit bull rescues where people like do horrible things to pit bulls.
Yeah.
And they got to rescue them and fucking make them feel better. I give them money. It's like, fuck, man.
Wow.
They always have one eye.
They always get burnt. There are people burning dogs. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Burn dogs?
How about the last male white rhino died?
The last male white northern rhino. There's still a couple of
females. Did they say the sperm?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they sure did.
Okay.
They tried to make him fuck, and he was really old as far as rhinos go. This is so insane.
I don't want to fuck white people either.
The last one was alive, and they had it under 24-hour armed guards because they knew that there were people who would just want to get the last one to get the horns or whatever.
And they got him.
He died. No, he died of natural causes, and I think there are 2 females left, and they're trying to do some Jurassic Park shit.
I hope.
Gay on. Just saying you could.
Died.
Gay on.
They could bump. Yeah, they could bump. They could bump pussy. Yeah.
Scissor rhino.
Yeah, and then slip in the male rhino jizz in both pussies.
Yeah.
And then they're fucked.
Dog,
yep.
Just yell ass to ass.
Yeah.
Ass to ass.
Like they can't just back up on each other.
Yeah. Now there's rhinos everywhere.
Rhinos everywhere.
What I hate is those hunters that like go to those hunting farms and they shoot those people and they're like, oh, look at me, man, I killed this fucking thing. It's like, you want to impress me? Here's a knife. Go do it. Go do it. Go have fun. It's like, it just sucks. They're like, well, that money goes to support the whole area. I'm not saying anything. Just stop taking a picture like you went to the wild and went mano y mano, and you were just some tough guy who snagged him from. Listen, Joe Rogan hunts, and he says, like, I hunt, it's like these people, it's like these things were going to die anyways, and he eats it. I don't mind if he eat it, but the fucking, like, look how tough I am. And it's just like, go fuck yourself, man.
Look, I've always said, ever since this show started, that if you're going to fight an animal that's as big as you, I don't understand, like, a gun just doesn't seem right. He has no chance. And I feel like if in today's society where he doesn't need to die, you're going out there for extra, then make it a battle.
Yeah, I'm totally just fucking knife a dude.
I don't think a knife is fair because
How about a spear?
I think a spear or a sword and a shield. I think a man deserves a shield as well because I mean I don't think hunters should go on suicide missions, but I think that if you had a big shield and a spear or a big fucking proper knife and you went to fucking battle, you got hurt. You wore you wore like armor and shit. It was hairy.
Yeah.
And you come back with the meat.
Yep. I respect the shit out of that.
Fucking sniper someone off of it. Some scout shows you where to go and goes, he's gonna just shoot over there. He's gonna, you know what I mean? Like they show you where to go.
What about Sarah Palin?
What about her?
Make it so you can use fucking machine guns from helicopters to shoot shit.
Wait, like, she tried to make a lot. Well, I believe if you have the money for a helicopter and a machine gun, you should be allowed to squirt multiple. That's insane that a hunter would need to.
Because it's chicken shit.
No, it's not. But no, if you're a hunter, you don't want to ruin your meat, dude. So I don't understand. That just sounds like you're just mowing down shit and you're not even eating it.
Yeah.
Because a real hunter would not want a machine gun.
Some people are chicken shit, dude.
Well, no. I don't believe your story.
Part of life.
I'm calling bullshit on your story.
Okay.
I don't think Sarah Palin wanted a law where all hunters.
She did, dude. She totally did.
Andrew, did she try to pass a law where machine guns need to be fired out of helicopters?
She wanted to legalize hunting from helicopters with fucking like.
See, you're not right. So you're saying she wanted to make a license where you can hunt from helicopters, not shoot machine guns from helicopters.
Oh no, they can't. That's the whole thing with fucking automatic weapons.
She did not want automatic weapons out of helicopters.
Yeah, she did, dude.
Andrew, did she?
Yeah, she did. Andrew, this is the wrong article.
This is very serious. Andrew does that from time to time. He'll figure it out.
And lifting, is that it? It's like straight up. She wanted to be in fucking helicopters.
I don't see how that.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's cool. I just don't understand.
Put in helicopters. Put in helicopters.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Obama bans Palin push wolf hunting from helicopters. Suck it.
Why do we have to suck it?
Because I thought you liked it.
It's like my stand-up last night, huh? Yeah. I'm erasing that whole thing about sucking dicks.
No, dude.
Yeah. Now you're saying it's good. Shit. I'm confused. Yeah, so what is... She wanted to shoot wolves from helicopters?
Yeah.
I really like wolves. I don't like people that want to shoot wolves, but were the wolves like... I mean, that's in Alaska. They were probably like doing something bad, right?
She has been, according to some fucking article on some fucking website, a longtime supporter of Alaskan wolf hunting, arguing that the predator control programs are vital to maintaining healthy populations of moose and caribou.
Oh, okay, that's right. So they're trying to save the moose and caribou because the wolves are so good at hunting that if we just let the wolves flourish, that they would take away all the moose and caribou, and there would be no moose and caribou in Alaska, and that would be a sin. I agree. And the only way they can kill them is probably from helicopters because they're too fucking good to be killed on foot. They're not there for you.
I don't know.
And she couldn't get it past?
Fuck shooting out of helicopters, dog. Go out there with your boys.
I'm really surprised
I'm
really surprised you can't shoot out of a helicopter in Alaska. I think that's crazy that there was a law that stopped you.
I love Alaska. It's an awesome state.
I watched it.
Catch you. How many what is the police per cubic mile ratio in Alaska?
I know.
Right?
Helicopters gotta be pretty loud though.
That's true. They are hard to be low-key in one of those. And finally, in other news, insane, bloody, and nude are 3 of the words that have been used to describe a meltdown on the part of an NBA player.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's right. Yeah. Buffalo Bills wide receiver Zay Jones.
Oh, this sucks.
A wide receiver, that's the guy that's like, he receives the ball on the very wide sides.
He's the one who runs deep and the quarterback throws it to him.
He's the skinny guys that run fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Terrell Owens, Randy Moss.
Just to name a few.
Yes, he got into a bizarre naked struggle
Look
with
at
his
this.
brother, who's also in the NFL.
Why is one naked and one not?
Because one's probably high on drugs.
Wait, what's he saying?
I'm going to fight for Jesus, among other things.
He wants to jump out the window. He wanted to jump out the window.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So...
Yeah, he wanted to jump.
And he was trying to get out, like jump through from the drugs that he was on.
I'm not saying I know there were drugs, but I'm saying I know there was drugs.
Yeah, he put a hole through, like a small hole through the window, and then was trying to squeeze his naked self through.
He probably got his...
he made to get out there to...
And it was cutting him open.
He probably got his weed from the same guy that chick cut her fucking mom's eyeballs out from.
Yeah, I mean, is that a...
Called a callback?
How do you, I mean, is that like him taking too much Molly or something? Can you...
No, Molly doesn't do that. He'd be slow stroking in the hotel room.
So what is...
The only thing he'd be hurting for Jesus is his dick. That is fucking PCP, kicking indoors, blazing the floor.
It is, huh?
That's what my... He
right.
probably got weed with PCP on it, or he's doing that Flocka, which is really bad downtown, dude. They say Flocka's crazy downtown.
Wait, rich, successful athletes smoke Flocka? On purpose?
I'm sure people do.
I'm asking, man. I don't pay attention to everybody's stupid shit anymore. They're fucking boring. But you're saying that like a 7-figure NBA guy would smoke Flocka?
Or maybe he thought it was something else and he smoked it.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, that one I believe. But
or maybe he's been troubled before. You know, maybe it doesn't take all that much to set somebody off if they're borderline crazy to begin with.
I respect that.
So what happens to him?
He was released from custody this morning at 4:45 a.m. His family picked him up. He's currently out on bond.
He's not even in hospital or anything?
Not according to the last update that I'm seeing from TMZ.
You remember the guy that was trying to stop Coney and raised all that fucking money?
Yep.
And everything was going great until he was found, like, smoking whatever that was, just naked on San Diego, just doing, like, Tai Chi and shit.
Yeah.
He's probably on the same shit.
Right, no, but he claimed he was dehydrated, that guy did, right?
Well, that guy had been working... I think that guy did what everybody thinks he did, and maybe even more so, but he also, that Coney thing really took off, and I think that guy was just doing the Coney thing without sleep for like 2 weeks straight, and then finally took a break, and that first beer hit him hard.
So you don't think he was on anything? You just think that was him tired?
No, I'm just saying that's what he said.
Oh, real quick before we go, I finally heard back from my mom. I said, would you care about, Facebook data getting out in other companies? Probably not. I never have earth-shaking things of mine. Did you get the video of the snow here?
On Facebook?
No, she sent me
My
a
mom
video this morning of the snow. So just in case you were wondering what the priorities are of Facebook moms this morning, it's not getting off Facebook.
They don't care.
They don't care.
There it is.
Learned. So now if you want your fucking Facebook to be Florida and a senior citizens home, enjoy it. That's what basically we're going to. It's going to be Florida. Just old people.
If Facebook stock dipped down today, buy low because it'll be back.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Go see Sam. He's very funny and he works too much.
Yeah, I do. I'm taking a break. See me. Get at me, homeboy. Get at me.
Don't die.
This...
Go ahead. Go this one.
No.
You don't want to do this?
This Sunday. Hit me up, samtoblive@gmail. Come get weird.
Don't die. There he goes. Whew.